guys, welcome back. It's been a little bit. I do apologize for that. As most of you know, I'm still dealing with a lot of health issues and whatnot. I'm not actually going to be doing any crafting in this video today in the Substitution series. I've been having a lot of problems with muscle spasms and stuff, and especially in my hands and whatnot. But hopefully I'll find out soon. But I wanted to talk a little bit about, like, if you're starting out and you don't have a lot and you want stencils. Now, stencils are relatively inexpensive. However, you can make your own stencils. And now I've just used cardstock as an example. I've got a couple of examples here. This one was using a die. And I just used heart shapes because they were easy. But I've got these various, different shaped heart dies, including this one. And you can use the little negative spaces to create a stencil with on your cardstock. Like I said, it'll be a temporary stencil, but it can still be used. Let me grab a piece of paper here and a brush. What do I do with my brush? There they are. Let me grab no. Oh, here, I'll just grab a vintage photo, since this is the one I usually use for browns, But as you can see, you can use it as a stencil. And you can actually use the dies themselves also as a stencil. And I'll show you how to do that. Just hold it down. Okay. And now if you have paper punches, because I had a couple of different sizes, I've got this big one here and this one here. And that is what I used on this piece of paper. And you can put them in different directions and whatnot if you'd like, to make a background. And if you don't have any of those things, that's still alright. If you can, now this one I just folded a piece of cardstock in half and cut out different sized heart shapes. They won't be perfect, of course, but that's okay. They don't have to be perfect. But they can still be used a couple of times. And then if you decided that you wanted to make them more permanent, if you had like a Cricut or like a scan and cut or something like that, you can actually cut through acetate and the mylar, which is what stencils are made out of. You could cut those also. But these are also great to use with paint. And you don't have to worry about washing them off. You can actually use your stencils a little more than one time if you use paint on them and let it dry, because it kind of hardens the stencil makes it a little more sturdy. But I just wanted to do a quick video to show you, you don't have to, go out and purchase a whole bunch of stuff right away if you don't have anything. But if you happen to have a few things in your stash, you can do that. And I have kept actually the cuts and stuff from them. I have what I do with it? Oh, I have a little book here, thing that I keep die cuts in. So I've got like some gears, specimen slides, numbers. That's a template. And then these are the offcuts from the paper that I use. The stencil, the paper punches and dies and stuff. But so you can use them for various things later on, like if I wanted to make a card or decorate a journal page or pocket, or use them on a cover or something along those lines, I can do that. And I'm just going to put those in there because I can use them later, stencil wise. I also wanted to show you guys what I got from Rhoda for my birthday. Well, I say it's for my birthday. It came right before my birthday, so I told her I would consider it a birthday present. Basically, it was just sort of a thank you that she sent to me, because we do send each other stuff from time to time, and just her way of saying thank you, and I very greatly appreciate that. But I thought, oh yay, it was like a birthday present. She got me this little stamp that says woof woof, and it's got little puppy paw prints, which is perfect, because the little bitty ones match my big puppy paw prints. So I can use those together. I'm going to put those together there. And she made me a couple of tucks, side tucks, and then a pocket here. I'm going to use these for the botanical journal, for the design team project that I will have coming up for Kyung, using the new kit that Annie made, which is gorgeous. Let's see, I got these, the little quote seal, metal seals. Thought I could use them for my steampunk Halloween journal coming up. And I got these, the adornments, which I also want to use. I think maybe with some foundry wax and stuff. I think it'll look pretty good. Then I've got 3 of these. And these are the gauge frames. I love these. This kind of reminds me of a buckle of some sort, so I may try to use it in conjunction with a closure of some kind, maybe like a strap or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to work out the details on that. But I got those. Love those. Some hemp thread. Feels like, well, I haven't opened it yet, but it looks like the wax threads. Yep. That's what they feel like. So I got multiple colors, which is awesome because I only had a couple of colors of those. And, I always need threads to sew in journal covers. And I'm glad that there's neutrals as well as brighter colors that I can use. So that is awesome. Awesome, awesome. And I got this really cool stamp. This background stamp here. I don't know if you guys can see. It's kind of like a lattice design. Figured that makes some pretty cool backgrounds. I wonder what it would look like. I don't know if I have an embossing folder that's close to them. I wonder what that would look like. Stamped and embossed also. I'll have to try that out. And then she stamped some images out for me that I can fussy cut and use in my steampunk Halloween journal. So I'm going to put that over there for that. And then I got the large ticket, little travel ticket, and this like large tag, and the journaling card. And I love this one, and this is going in the Halloween steampunk journal because I absolutely adore the colors and everything on here. I love it. And a note that will go in my correspondence journal. And I got these 2 little photo albums that she sent me, which are totally adorbs. I'm going to go through and put my stickers in there that don't have like a theme. You know, that way I have all my stickers kind of together. Because like if I have butterfly stickers or whatever, it all goes in with my butterfly stuff, you know. But I do have some stickers that don't have a, you know, like a particular theme or anything. Like, that I would like, you know, not mushrooms or flowers or birds or something like that. But anything else can go in here. And then there's this one. And what I want to do is put like the leftover, like if I have anything left over from like doing the steampunk Halloween journal like these, I want to, you know, put them in there so I'll have that so I can use them again, you know, for different projects and whatnot. So yeah, so that's what I got, and I absolutely adore it. Normally I was filming 3 days a week before being sick and everything, and I've kind of went down to once a week, and so they've been kind of sporadic, and I'll probably keep it that way for a little bit, and until I can we can figure out, you know, what's wrong. They don't know yet what's going on exactly, just that my white blood cell count is super high, and the inflammatory markers are really high, and SED rate, which also measures inflammation, is super high right now, but they can't figure out why, because, you know, nothing new as far as autoimmune issues are showing up in the blood work or anything, so I don't know. My doctor thinks it just may be a situation to where after a certain amount of time, like if you've been diabetic for a really long time and you have issues with medications, such as they'll work for a little bit and then they have to start all over and everything, that takes its toll on your body, and my body might be shutting down. I mean, I'm not going to die from it. I don't mean to say it like, you know, dramatically like that, but it where things just don't work anymore like they should. And of course, if you are diabetic, then you know, like, you know, neuropathy and things like that happen. And of course, I do have neuropathy, which is nerve damage. And so, you know, I do have those issues, but for the most part, it's you know, something that I'm used to, you know, something that I've lived with for so long now that that part doesn't really bother me. But like the muscle spasms I'm having have gotten a lot worse. I've got to go talk to my neurologist because he was wanting to do an MRI, so I'm going to discuss that with him, and then maybe go from there. Maybe we'll find out some more answers or whatever that we didn't have before. I don't know. So we shall see. I don't know exactly. So I'm not really sure exactly when I will be back on camera filming, but I do have a couple of book covers that I found that were the same size. done by the same author, but these aren't exactly going to work as far as the the covers. But for the lap book purposes, it'll be fine. I'm not worried about that. All that'll get covered. And then I will probably make another spine for this area, because that will close. And then I'll have a section where that will close then together. So, and I've got the signature ready to go for this book, for the journal part, and then a few other things that I could use to decorate. So that's what I got for the steampunk Halloween part. And this, I don't know where it came from, but I sewed it and made it in, like that part was already sewn. I just sewed up the sides and made it into like a 3-layer pocket thing that I can decorate up. I got some tickets here, and I've got some other, like steampunk Halloween pictures, and I thought about using that on the cover somewhere. I don't know yet. So I still have a few things that I need to work out as far as what I might want to do there. I don't know yet. So there's that. I don't know, like I said, I don't know when I'll be back on camera to do anything. Honestly, it'll just depend on how I feel and how if I'll be able to do certain things. Now I'm used to muscle spasms in my legs and falling and stuff like that. That part is nothing unusual or anything else like that. And the feeling of having real heavy legs and stuff when you're walking, almost like you've been swimming and you go to get out of the pool or whatever and your legs feel really heavy. That's what my legs feel like pretty much all the time now. But we're not sure if that has to do with my back or if it's a whole separate issue, if it has to do with my hip, if it's related to the neuropathy. I don't really know. We're still trying to figure all that out. I got a die here. This is a little steampunk dude. So I'll see what it looks like when I get it all cut out and stuff. I haven't opened it and used it yet. And I also have some different sized oval shapes here in orange. And I'm going to make some little pumpkins. I do need to get a green piece of cardstock for some leaves, and a piece of brown, I think, to make stems. But I might do that on a video just separately, just to show how to make these little pumpkins. If you guys would like to see that before I get started on constructing this baby, because it might take a minute for that. Especially getting everything the way I want it to be done. But anyway, so I will leave it here for now, and I will see you guys as soon as I can. I can't make any promises on whether that's going to be like in a couple of days or a week, or it just depends. I've had a lot of stiffness and stuff in my fingers. I don't know if you can tell, but they are quite swollen. My fingers, my hands, they pretty much stay red because of the arthritis and stuff. But so I've had quite a bit of swelling in my fingers, and so that makes doing a lot of things a little difficult. And I've had the muscle spasms in the arms and stuff too. So, but anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you guys back here again as soon as I can. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.